Hi. Okay, it's a beautiful day, and we're getting ready to. Whoops! Come on out, everybody. And here we are in Skinner's Rome. And today's agenda, we're going to try to get to Fort Simeon, but we're not going to. We don't want to go through this nasty area where we disappeared into the sand. That was awful. So we'll probably go out the other gate, the east gate, and which is on the other side of the town. We're all healed up. I did a little rearranging beforehand. I decided to move the backpacks off of my medics, except for Marv. He's not really a medic, and put them onto the grunts and have them actually start carrying stuff, just leaving the medics to carry actual medical supplies. And I discovered, much to my dismay, that in fact Dr. Chuck did not have his primary medical kit, and I can't find what to buy. I don't want to look forever, but we need an advanced first aid kit because it does the best in the hands of the guys who are the medics. So we went ahead and bought these two to get us through until such time as we can find an advanced medical kit. And we're going to leave our medics to be free to do what they do best and to fight a little bit also. But eventually we will probably split up into two teams, give each one of our proper medics. And we'll leave Carter and Reagan to carry the backpacks. I give Carter the sort of the nice light Imperial backpack, and Reagan the sort of the medium-sized standard backpack. And I still like these guys to carry. I like to have standard medical kits sprinkled throughout the company. Not everybody, but I like the idea of these guys being able to lend a hand. Okay, so we've burned up a lot of daylight already. If I were a sensible man, I'd wait, and we would take off in the day time. But I'm not a sensible man. I'm foolish. And so since these people will listen to the foolish commands of me, we're going to go ahead and take off. Now it's going to be interesting. Whoops! It's going to be interesting to see how the team performs now with this redistribution of backpacks. And before I go into high speed mode, I sort of want to take a peek around, because last outing, if you watched the prior video, was traumatizing. We had a large number of our squad go down through a combination of glitchiness and bad leadership. That was my fault. And so I want to try to avoid that today if I can. Once again, take a look at the map, get an idea of where I want to go. And I want to head east. We're going to have a hill in the way. We're going to have to probably work around it and hope we don't run into more terrain problems. Alright. So east and probably swing south around that hill. I'm guessing it's out over here somewhere. Alright. Let's go. Let's double time it. It's evening. The sun is setting in the east, as it does in the east, not in the yeast. In the east, in this strange world. If somebody has a better idea of what the hell's going on with the cosmology of this universe, I'd appreciate it. Maybe it's simply a case of an inverted map. I don't know. And the sky goes purple. Just sort of looking around here. If I disappear, oh, you know what I need to do? Quick save, since we're in a good spot. And once again, Marv the medic is bringing up the rear. Quick save successful. All right. And Just go out across the countryside here, looking around, scanning for signs of potential conflict, which means not only danger but financial opportunity. I wonder if there's like a key shortcut for speeding up. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, I'm going to do a map check real quick. And wow, we're really going off to the south, so we want to make a left-hand turn. Okay, I'm glad I checked sooner rather than later. So we want to go over this way. And maybe even climb this mountain, if it's possible. Give ourselves a nice view of the surrounding terrain. Ooh. It'll be interesting to see whether or not there's any way to descend. Alright, let's come up here, take a look. Let's look around. Map check. Alright. I wonder. It's probably over here somewhere. Let's see if we can go over the side. There we go. Not really getting a sense that there's anything out there. We've got some bodies down here. Or do we? Is that vegetation? Nope. Real? I guess it isn't. It's just vegetation. Okay. Let's go ahead and head across this valley. And here we are, perfect targets for an ambush. Okay, I'm going in the wrong direction. So, I hate it when I do stuff like this. Alright. This map would benefit from compassing. Alright. Alright, this way. So I'm discovering in the absence of a compass, I can't do a lot of pivoting as I examine stuff, even though it's good for security. It's terrible for me because I forget which direction I'm pointing in. Alright. Now we need to make a slight adjustment in this direction. And let's go. We'll just do sort of side-to-side pan. Or strafe, as they would call it in the gaming world. And so it would go like this instead of turning around, at least when we get close enough. Looks like there we are. Okay, now we can afford to look around. And we've got some action out there. Come on, baby. Let's see what we can do. It looks like we may end up coming away from this thing without engaging a single soul, unless something changes. And if that's the case, we will not stop this recording. We'll just keep going on. A rather uneventful evening trek across the sand. The most exciting thing being my bad sense of direction. How did we miss these guys? Let's go back. We need loot. Unless they're too far away. We were up over here. Somehow we bypassed all the excitement. All right, turbo. Oh, they're too far away. We're probably on the other side of that mountain. Okay, once again, plan change. Well, it's daylight again. Looks like a patrol. Working the ridge line. Full of confidence. All right. And we will just double time it here into the city. We have nothing to sell, nothing to do other than look for perhaps property. And I'm guessing if there's not a problem in town, there must be a rapid elevation drop on the other side here. So there's stuff going on the other side. All right. Apparently there is a little thing going on here in town. Wow. Oh my gosh, there is this is a town in trouble. Guess we showed up in the nick of time. Let's not wander too far away, guys. Come back here, my guys. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. Medicate, please. They look like hungry bandits mostly. Yeah. Hungry bandit leader. Might have something worth getting. Look, let's just click on it, then it goes there. See? Why bother with it anymore? What was it with this drag and drop stuff? Hungry bandit. Alright. Well now, that was interesting. Let's see what we have in this town. Let's get an overview here. Alright, so we have another gate over on this side. We have a gate over here. And some real estate sprinkled around here that may may suit us. I'm just looking here to see if there's any property that just leaps out and says, try to buy me first. I like being close to gates because then it's easier to remember. But I'm not seeing a small house design that is right next to the gate. Well, maybe this one. Maybe this one. Alright, let's go down there and take a look. It's available. Alright. And I think we're going to buy it. Alrighty. We'll do our standard setup if we can find a trader. Gee, I hope I can remember where all these homes are. Looking for a trade goods store. And not seeing one. See a weapons dealer. Maybe it's going to be one of these circular outfits. There's the bed. There's the bar. All right. Well, I don't know. All right. We have the luxury of not being desperate at this point in time. Let me just go from, maybe the sign is, some of these places may not be signed entirely properly. Okay, we know that the trade stores are normally going to be like this, but let's see if there's anybody in here that will sell us anything that we can use. Wow, they had a big problem in this town. They got bodies everywhere. All right, Primus. It's 11:07. Daylight's a-wasting. All right, item trader. This is general trade. Let's see if there's anything we need to get rid of. I think we did pick up a sword. And if I see any advanced first aid kits, I'll pick one up. Oh, there we go. Not able to drop it there. Not able to drop it there. I guess we'll see if we can. Yeah, right here we should be able to. Sometimes it'll let you move a pack. All right. Trading. Oh, out of range trading. All right, let's get over. I didn't even see that tiny little indicator. While we're waiting for everybody to get here, so that we can hopefully trade. Well, let's see if this other guy's got any stuff. Nope. Don't know where the building goods trader is in this store, or in this town. And we need one. I'll move everybody. For sale, but I think we've grown past the point where the small shacks are suitable for us. All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll head in here, see if it's just a case of it not being marked. Skinner's Rome. It's a Holy Empire town. Those are the guys, I guess, in the red robes. Training dummies. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get some guys doing some training while the other guys are trying to handle our business. Oops, not training dummies. People. Oh, that's not good. Don't go hit them. All right, Primus. Get in there, see what it looks like. There, now we have some training dummies. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll put Reagan on that one, Carter on this one, Ford on this one, so we're not wasting our time here entirely. I wonder if there's anything that we can do with this bench. Yeah, some places, maybe I just haven't noticed the workers, but in some places it seems like you can do stuff. You see, this looks like the standard layout for a trade place, even though there's not a sign. So let's give it a look. Let's see if this is in fact a trade goods store. All right. There's a shop, but there's nobody here. And it's not labeled as such. All right. I think that was our best chance at getting trade goods, unless I'm missing something. I'll check out a few more places. We may have to just come back here with building materials at some point and build the stuff then. Guess what, guys? This town's a bust. Unless... No, we already tried that. All right. Select everybody. And let's consider bailing out of this gate. And heading on to Fort Simeon. Skinner's Roam. So what do? Come out of here and make a right to go east. We'll travel a short distance, take another reading and see whether or not we've done the right thing. Oh my gosh. Well, I was right before about there being a sharp drop in elevation. All right, let's go ahead and double time. Actually, well, okay, I was going to say we better check, make sure we're going in the right direction, but let's go ahead and move out over here. There's a big thing going on over there. Wow. There's some terrain. Map check. Map says we're doing kind of the right thing. We need to go a little bit more to the right. We have got some major lollygagging going on here. Alright. Turbo mode. What's going on, guys? Why is Tertius so heavy? Tertius, what's going on with you? Health is good. Not carrying anything. Maybe he got hung up somewhere. Alright. It's strange. Alright. Let's see what happens as we continue in this direction, which hopefully is a now he's the speed demon. Oh, that's because he's the only one. Oops. All right. Map check. Okay, it's somewhere up there in these mountains, so we're headed in basically the right direction. Not too hard to find. Whether or not there's anything there useful, we're not seeing the combat that we thought we might. And we will get up there. We'll check out this town and probably stop the recording. Fairly uneventful journey. Okay, let's go hang out here in the middle of town. Everybody's accounted for. That was uneventful. Fort Simeon. Not too terribly far away from Black Scratch, which is where we wanted to go ahead and end. Hang on just a split second. See what we're doing here. It's been 31 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and take a look at around town. See if we can see anything interesting. Two gates. Kind of eyeballing here. We got a small shack over there. What looks like a small house over here. Maybe it's a large house. Let's take a jog over here really quickly. Oh, yeah, no, not yet. Oh dear, such eager guys. I think we're going to go ahead and buy this one too. You know, the view is nice. It's right next to a gate. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Bang. Okay. Uh-oh. We've got a okay, there we go. Oof. For a second there it was non-responsive. It did that Windows thing where it goes to gray with a sort of a translucent sort of transparent version of the image of the screenshot. I thought for sure it would just crashed. So I will take that as a sign and quick save. Alright, Primus, let's go see if we can find some building materials. Actually, not Primus. Let's go find somebody with a backpack. There we go, one of these guys. Because I've seen now that just by clicking on it instead of dragging and dropping, I can load the stuff up. This game does have a learning curve. Trade goods? Anybody? Police? Trade goods store? Yes? There we go. Reagan, make it happen. Get us some stuff. Construction trader. This is our man right here. See, look at that. 4, 6. And we want, what is it, 4 per bed, 2 per um, 2 per storage container, and then there's another 4 for a dummy. I can't remember. Carter, you get a couple too. All right. Now we're spending a lot of money. We're down to 83,735, but what we're doing is we're setting up an infrastructure that is going to allow us to roam this world and be reasonably safe. I'm kind of interested to see what it says. Okay, so even loaded up like this, with 12 in the backpack, he's still listed as moderately weighted. So the way that I was doing it, dragging and dropping, is all wrong. And the way that you do it is just to click on it and then they'll stack it up for you. So this is 6 and 6, 12. He's carrying 14 right now. That's a lot. All of a sudden now backpacks become much more interesting. And which I guess is the deal in the first place. Oh, we have a fight. Our guys are defending their homestead against dust bandits. Where are the guards? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, get into it, gentlemen. Ah, finally. Holy Empire guys show up. That's okay. No, we've got it. Don't worry about it. Medic. All right. Get over here, everybody. Let's see what we got. Ivory, what are you doing? Click. It's right click, I gotta remember. No, I want to do, hang on. Well, okay. Alright guys, let's go in there and build. Let's go into our home and make it beautiful. You know how it is. Maybe the guards will take this part of town a little more seriously now that we're setting up shop. All right. Oh. Okay, build interior bed. Right here and right here. And let's go ahead and make wow, it almost choked again. Let's build storage containers. Storage chest. Right here. And right here. And Perfect. And also a training dummy. Primus, get out of there. Whoops. Right against the wall. Here. All right. And it's thinking about it. It's got it done. All right. So, let's see. We'll just gang tackle the projects here. And we'll do it at high speed. Okay, we've got all the building materials we need. We can do that. Oh, I'll just take some of these guys. Go over here and do this one. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Materials needed. Okay. Oops. Send him over. He's got materials. Now they're working. Okay. Meanwhile, these guys can start working on this. And status on this. Moving along nicely. Very nice, guys. Well done. Make us a training dummy, why don't you? And you guys make us our other storage container. Now I made a mistake because I know in some of the other, and I don't even remember. I think it may be Clown Steady or Brink. Who knows? I dumped off extra backpacks. I'm going to have to consolidate storage stuff. And I noticed the same thing in Skyrim. I would have homes. I'd buy everything, and I had the Hearthfire DLC, and pretty soon I had crap scattered all over Skyrim. And it's just not terribly working. It becomes unwieldy. All right, let's go, Nixon. How's your attack doing? Bashir, I think actually your attack's not half bad either. Let's go ahead and have you, because even though you're a doctor, you can go ahead and fight a little bit. Let's bump that up. And we'll watch his attack skill go from 13. We're so close to watching it make the jump here. 2. Come on, Bashir. You can do it. We shouldn't be standing around here watching him do this. I can't help myself. It's mesmerizing. So close. Everybody's going to jump and run around with excitement as Bashir reaches 1-4. Or maybe he won't. All right. Let's go ahead and go grab anybody and put the building materials in here. They are running around outside. I think it was the guys with packs mostly that had building materials. We'll go ahead and check this stuff out. Maybe we used most of it. Okay. We used it all but one. Woof. We did that right, didn't we? Okay. How you doing? No, he's still whacking away on nothing. Well, we have a nice new home. And we're good to come back here whenever we need to. And all sorts of stuff going on out here. Now we've got to consider what we're going to need to do to improve our relationship with desirable factions, if we choose to do that. But I guess we'll figure that out in due time. Let's go back to normal time at this point and do a quick save. And probably make sure that everybody's okay in terms of health. We haven't had any battles, so I don't know. I mean, other than that little skirmish out in front of the gate. So I'm assuming everybody's okay. And from there, yeah, that's close enough. 93 is pretty good. All right. And I think what we'll do is we'll take a short break and come back and find our way back to Black Scratch and our little homestead there. Maybe even do some rock mining and processing, and now that we've got 18 people and we're strong enough to do our own good security, actually make some stuff. See how that works. See whether or not there's a way to automate that and make it so that we can really load up. And it'll be nice to visit Black Scratch again. Back Scratch? What does that say? What does that say about me? All right. See you soon.